Hey people, it's me Jay Blaze back again with another video. And today I'm gonna be finally after all this build up finally gonna be giving you my review of Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, not Conquest or Revelations. But if you guys want me to review those games, then I will. Just like or comment telling me you want me to review those games if you would like to see that, and I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, so ever since I got this game, which was like a few weeks ago, I've been really just waiting to review it because this is such a great game. Like, oh my gosh, really? You have to play it for yourself to really like get the full experience of the game, because it's just so good. But without any further delay, let's get right into the review. So I'm gonna cut this up into sections. With the first one is gonna be the story, and then I'm gonna go on to music and gameplay and some other stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But first, let's get into the story. So, I understand some people don't want to be spoiled, and I don't want to spoil anybody. So, if you have not played the game, please skip to the timestamp up wherever I put it, or click the annotation that I put there, because I'll probably have one of those. But yeah, and if you don't, I'll give you a second to do that, or if you just don't really care, or have played the game already, then just keep watching, because I'm going to get right into it. This game has a pretty complicated story, but I'm going to simplify it as much as possible. So, what you do is, you're a prince or princess that fights your previous royal family to kill, and who is trying to kill the evil demon dragon father that is trying to take over the world. That's the extremely simplified version, but I'm going to try and give you a little bit more explanation, because that one doesn't make much sense. So you play as a royal child who was born to the kingdom of Nor. Wait, no, you were born to Hoshido, and you were kidnapped by Nor, which is the opposing nation. And you get raised as a royal child of Norians, and that's where you start the game. But when you start the game, like when you start playing, you're in like a dream where you're fighting with Hoshido against Nor. And when you wake up, they just push it off because it's, you know, what actually happens, and it's foreshadowing, basically. And then for the next half hour or so, you go through some tutorials and stuff of the like. Then you meet up with the king, who we'll call Father, since that's what he's referred to as. And he sends you on a mission at the border of the kingdoms. And there you're met with opposition and fall into a giant pit, seemingly to your death. But you get saved and go through the tutorial of the metaphorical world hub in this game. And then once you come back from that, you get knocked out by a strangling Hoshidan, and you get taken to their territory as a prisoner. And there they were gonna kill you, but since you were born in Hoshido, they know who you are, and they don't kill you. But after a little while, you start some ceremony, festival thingamajigger. I can't really remember what it was for, and didn't bother to write it down either. And in that, a Norian spy comes and basically takes the sword you're using and explodes it, and in the process kills your mother, and you get super salty, and then turn into a dragon. Which, a little bit of extra hint for you guys, the dragon as a weapon, like the dragon form, the dragon stone, basically becomes useless after a certain period of time. I can't really remember what it was, but it gets useless really quickly. Like, as a weapon, is what I'm saying. Like, the Yato just becomes overpowered, which is what we're going to be talking about next. And then, you know, after that, some statue explodes, and, the Yato is the legendary weapon, comes out, and basically you get an extra weapon, which is the Yato, and that's what I was talking about. The Dragon Stone becomes useless because you get the sword right after it, really. And then literally moments after that, you get pulled into a battle. Sorry about that. You get pulled into the battle that you were dreaming about in the beginning, which also happens to be where you choose sides. And since I'm reviewing right now Birthright, you choose to side with Hoshido. And from there you beat the opposing side and blah blah blah, all that stuff happens. And once you finish that, you go to help out Sakura, I don't know how it's pronounced. But if you want to correct me in the comments. And she's like healing people there, and of course conflict arises because it can't be a game without conflict. And there you fight the Norians that you are fighting are actually, the leader of them is one of your old friends, Silas. So that's pretty cool. And from there you go looking for Takumi, and Ryoma, because they get lost or something like that. And then, on your way to find them, you fight some battles, you recruit some people, and then you finally find Takumi at the ninja village, but he's like possessed or something. Like, he's basically like all those enemies covered in that purple stuff, which is kind of weird, and you have to defeat him. And after that, you do some more stuff, and you fight Camilla, I'm gonna call her, your older sister from Nor, and after that, you get saved by some rebel who ends up being Ryoma, and you recruit him, and then now that the whole Hoshiden royal family is together, you fight some people, destroy some villages, and then you end up in the palace where you fight and kill Ayago for the final time. And once you've defeated him, you get to finally go and destroy King Garen. But since this is an RPG game, he has a second form where he's basically an actual dragon. But yeah, that is a simplified version of the story. Please go play the game for yourself if you haven't yet, because the story is really good. Revelation's story is actually better, and Conquest is a little bit better, but seriously, you should play one of them, if not all of them, because that's what I did. Whatever. Go play it, because it's really good. But next, we're going to be talking about the gameplay. And the gameplay in this game is spectacular. I have never played a tactical RPG in my life in the sense of Fire Emblem, but oh my gosh, it's really fun, especially in casual mode, when you don't have your units die every time they die in battle. So basically it's like Pokemon, where you can go somewhere and restore them, but not really, because basically what happens is in the next battle they come back, is what I'm saying. Like, you can't use them in the battle. You can't like revive them or anything like in Pokemon. So in that battle they technically die or retreat, is what they call it. Yeah, they call it retreating. But in this game, the graphics are great and the frame rate is great. Even when turning on 3D, the frame rate stays stable. Pokemon doesn't, though. And speaking of 3D, the 3D is actually amazing, and it enhanced my experience quite a bit. Like, it actually makes, like, cutscenes and just story gameplay sections better, is what I'm saying. Like, it makes, like, the 3D just makes it better. Trust me. It really does. And there are 3 types of models in this game, which are the cutscene models. Those look beautiful. They look like something that could be on a console. The second type is the speech model, which I'll show a picture of what it looks like up here. Whenever you're talking to someone, and they're decent. I mean, they don't change throughout the games in terms of when you, like, rank up a unit, but they look good. I just wish they would change whenever you, like, rank up or, like, change something on them. I don't know. But yeah. And the scripted gameplay models, that's what I was talking about. Those are the ones that actually, like, change whenever you rank up or, like, add accessories and all that. The gameplay, like, in terms of the actual battles is just great. Like, what you do is you move the units across the map. It's sort of like checkers or chess, because you move the units, they attack them, they attack the enemies, and everyone has different abilities, which abilities help you out because they can do certain things. Like Ryoma, he gets the ability Vantage, which like, if you're less than half health, whenever you get attacked by an enemy, normally the enemy would attack first, but with that ability you get to attack them first. So, like, whenever you're at low health, you can he just mows through everything because he's so strong. Like, he always goes first in every battle if he's less than half health. So that's great. And he also gets some other abilities like Swordmaster, which basically, if he's using a sword, he gets +5 attack, which his class is Swordmaster, so he can't use anything other than swords. Also, what other abilities are like Oboro, I think her name is. She gets this one ability called Norian Anemone. I'll have a picture of it up here. Basically what it does is, like, if you're attacking an enemy and its like species, its race is Norian, then she gets +3 to her attack. So, like, if you level and rank her up correctly, like, she can become super powerful, because like, Norians, whenever you fight a Norian, she gains attack, so she's becoming extra strong, basically. But you have to maintain her, is what I'm saying. Like, trust me, she'll be trash if you don't, like, actually train her and level her up, which is what happened to me. And next section I want to talk about is music. Oh my gosh. Music. The music in this game is good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not amazing either. Like, the only songs that I can remember are the light and dark songs, but the dark song is only in Conquest, so I'm not going to be talking about it in here. But the light song, which is the promotional song for this, I'll play a clip for you so you know what it is. Over here. So, okay, that's long enough. But I hope I didn't get copyright strike for that. That would be bad. And the music in the background, like whenever you're in like a battle or like cutscene or something like that, it's nothing special. I didn't really remember anything other than Light Song, which is what I played for you. That's the only really memorable soundtrack music that they have. Everything else is pretty forgettable, in all honesty. Like, it's great whenever you're in a battle. It's, like, atmospheric. It definitely helps out. The last battle definitely has some terrific music. Mostly because it's the Light song remixed. Yeah. And that's music. Music is, it's okay. It's okay, in general. But, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. So, now for summary / score is what I had this written down as. The game is really good. Like, hence why I bought Conquest and Revelations after this. I just love the story, and I love the actual fighting part of the game, even though in Revelations he's really overpowered. But, but when you beat a difficult mission, like, you feel so good. You feel like you accomplished it. Like, one mission I did was when I had to fight Iago. Literally, the only person I had left was Ryoma, and he was on 1 HP. Like, he had to go through half the level, and he did that. He killed everybody all the way over there. It's just, that was a great feeling. Like, whenever you beat, like, a difficult mission, or, like, you try and beat one mission for, like, you try 3 different times, and then you finally beat it. That's just such a great feeling. The music is meh, and the story is great. If you have the opportunity, and if you want to buy all of them, make sure you only buy one full version. Because if you go in the menu and select Explore Fates, that's where you can buy Conquest and Revelations, since, you know, this is Birthright we're talking about. You can buy Conquest and Revelations for only $20. So you get those 2 games for the price of one fully priced game. So if you're going to get all 3, make sure you only buy one fully priced. Just trust me, it'll save you quite a good amount of money, aka $20 in the long run. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, except for, like, definitely get this game. Like, if you have the money, definitely get this game. Basically a 9 out of 10, I guess, score-wise. Whatever. I don't really like scores anymore. But yeah, that's my review of Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. I hope you liked it. This is my first review in quite a while. I tried my best at it, so please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as I said in the beginning, if you want me to review Conquest and Revelations, just tell me in the comments, or leave a like. That'll also indicate it, probably. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.